Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today I have a deck called Dancing Dragons. This is one I've showcased in the past. This is a Demacia and Noxus deck with Katarina and Shyvana, and we have a whole bunch of heavy hitting units including dragons and a lot of the Trifarians from Noxus. And yeah, we're finishing off this deck with a Trifarian Assessor, which is going to pull us a whole bunch of cards. We don't have a ton of dragons in this deck, so we are using combat tricks to level up Shyvana. Our two dragons really in this deck that we are running are Shyvana and the Screeching Dragon, and then we're running a full set of the Egghead Researcher to help us get even more dragons and kind of variability and allow us to level up our Shyvana just a little bit better. Her additional attack stat has helped. The last time I played this, she was a 3/4. She's now a 4/4, which makes her level up just a little bit easier. I'm also including a full set of Strafing Strike, which helps her to heal just because she's got the dragon stat there, which is nice as well because her health did not get buffed. It's good to have a way to heal our dragon. So full set of Strafing Strike and basically any other combat strike that we have from both Noxus and from Demacia. So we have single combat, we've got Strafing Strike, Whirling Death, and Concerted Strike. All of these are helping us level up Shyvana and protect our side of the board. The strikes also are very efficient and helpful with these Trifarian Glory Seeker. As you can see, neither one of these units can block, but if we have these strikes, it doesn't really matter. We can mitigate a lot of damage just by having these combat strikes. Besides Whirling Death, you actually have to be in the attack phase to use that, but Strafing Strike, Single Combat, and Concerted Strike can all be used while they are not in attack or defending positions. So that's great. Helps us get more use out of these Trifarian Glory Seekers on our defending turn. Be able to kill units without actually needing to block them. Yep, so basically everything else is going to help us survive just a little bit better. Full set of Culling Strike. This is to counter Tom Kinch and Soraka, those annoying healing decks. That's why we're running a full set of those. Also some other units like Swain, TF, a whole bunch of champions that are pretty powerful, can be killed with Culling Strike. It's a great card. We're also running a full set of Sharp Sight to help protect our units and our dragons. And yeah, that pretty much sums up the deck. Katarina, we want to, I guess, as a general rule, I don't really like starting out with Katarina in the opening hand. I would prefer to start drawing her around round 6 is when it's the most efficient because we can play her on turn 7. We got 4 mana left to play her after she is recalled and we can rally again, which synergizes really well with Shyvana's leveled up ability. She gets 2/2 every time you attack. So anyway, that's basically the general gist of this deck. Pretty fun to play. Really have enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoy the gameplays I got attached to this video today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Alright, we're going against a Maokai, Piltover Zon, and Shadow Isle. So this is most likely going to be a mill deck. So what's the card from Piltover Zone that makes you draw? I actually kind of like all of these. Makes you draw. So he's going to mill me out and then make me draw. This could also be a mushroom deck. It doesn't have Teemo though. So we're going to want to take out Maokai every chance we get. These Glory Seekers aren't the best just because he probably has the like Vile Feast. A lot of spells from Shadow Isles that can kill these Trifarian Glory Seekers. Alright, let's attack. It's not milling yet.
That egg. Did it move?
Deadbloom Wanderer.
I need just a moment.
See if he's got a Vile Feast.
I must get out of here. No.
I mean, you should attack with the Deadbloom Wanderer too. Okay. Interesting. Start out with a Shyvana here.
Some unique insight into dragons.
Most are cruel, vicious, and deadly.
We want him to play Maokai and kill him with this Trifarian Glory Seeker. Alright, that's what we want, because we trade positive. He could have another spell here, but he's going to have to use a lot more. So yes, we're preventing damage. And a unit on his side of the board. Okay, good use of Shyvana as well, because we don't lose any health doing that, which is great. He doesn't have enough spell mana to deal with us either, so also great. And yeah, that's fine as well, because we've got Strafing Strike where we can deal with his Phantom Prankster. So this probably means that he's got a Neverglade Collector as well, I would guess. There we go. That's what I was thinking. He had the Veteran Investigator. We're pretty safe in playing the Screeching Dragon here. This makes me, like, the Phantom Prankster's okay, but this is kind of like, it's not very cohesive, I think, with what he's trying to do with this sort of meal deck. So he can level up Maokai, right? But then what? Like, it doesn't really make that much sense to me. Plus, I'm going to be powering up my dragons here, too. He's not going to be able to take out this Screeching Dragon. So, like, ultimately, this is fine. I don't mind him leveling up my my Shyvana.
Do not test my patience.
Alright, so this tells me that he probably has a Grasp of the Undying in his hand. I'd be very surprised if he didn't. He wants to get my dragons in range of using the Grasp of the Undying. Alright, this round we are probably going to open attack. He's in range of a Vengeance. Actually, let's play Cat, I think. We are not threatened by a Ruination. I kind of doubt he has it, but playing slow here I think is fine. If he ends up having something like a Maokai, we can play this Trifarian Glory Seeker. And this is going to allow us to level up Cat as well. So he's got to decide which one's more of a threat here. Because I can also take out his Phantom Prankster with this Screeching Dragon. At this point, I think he's in trouble. He's tossed 9, killed 9, tossed 9 as well. Alright, so we want to go like this, want to go like this, want to go like this. Fine by me.
No, 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 no.
I think he's got a Grasp. Or not. Okay, I'm fine with this. I'm opting not to use the Strafing Strike. Because if he's got another unit in hand, this is very threatening. Alright, and I think we're good to just end the round. But I can now rally every time, so we're going to see if he has a... Ooh, Overgrown Snapvine. I'm actually very confused by this deck. And I think we definitely want to... I think we want to kill this before he's got a chance to put down any more. Alright, there we go. Got him. Yeah, I don't... That deck seemed very interesting. I think is an interesting concept for sure. It actually ended up being more cohesive at the end with the snapvines than I thought originally. Alright, we are going against a Tahm Kench and a Soraka deck. This one might be kind of hard for us to match up against if he's got a lot of spell shields, bastions, that sort of thing, astral protections. We need to, I guess, look for... Ooh, Culling Strike. That's what we need. Definitely need Culling Strike. Screeching Dragon doesn't help us too much. I am going to keep the Trifarian Glory Seeker. He is Bilgewater. I don't think he's got a lot of, like Make It Rain. They don't usually run that in this deck. So, like, single damage procs here isn't a huge issue. So I'm okay, I think, playing the Trifarian Glory Seeker here.
I need just a moment.
Which I'm going to do. I don't think we necessarily need to trade it. This is actually pretty threatening to Soraka. Okay, ends up having Star Spring. I'm gonna pass. Pass again. We can put out Shyvana this round, which I think is good. If he's got a Tahm Kench, we can kill it with Culling Strike. He could have Pale Cascade in hand, I guess.
They are nothing. Glory. Face me.
Let's go ahead and just go for it.
Pablo's been down! Let his knee out!
What are the chances this guy has? You know what? I'm not going to do it. I've got Whirling Death this next round if he tries to kill me. And Sharp Sight now. And Culling Strike. I've got a lot.
I make shepherding look easy.
Let's go ahead with the Screeching Dragon. This won't waste me mana, and it makes his attack, I think, awkward.
Start the road! Should have stayed home, pal.
Looks like a Pale Cascade. This is why I kept enough mana for this. Perfect, huh? Let's see. He could still have Guiding Touch. Doesn't look like it. Okay. His hand's pretty narrow. So this actually helped us a lot.
I'll protect you.
Suffer my fury.
We're just going to open attack here. I don't have any units anyway. And it's pretty easy open attack. This looks like an Astral Protection if you ask me. Yep. What's he at? 6 of 22. She levels up anyway, doesn't she? We're gonna go like this. I want to force him to use Bastion if he's got it. Okay, no Bastion. Shyvana levels up anyway, so there's not really a downside to doing that, and it protects her health as well, so I'm okay using Culling Strike there. And if he's got a Tahm Kench now, I can use a second Culling Strike, which is exactly what he's got. This is why Coaling Strike, yeah, any surrender. So there we go. Got the win with our Dragons and Coaling Strikes. There was a point there where he could have won that game if he had Guiding Touch to use on his unit, and my Shyvana had died. My hand was more narrow than it appeared just because I only had spells rather than units to refill it, so that could have been a potential issue as well. But yeah, once he didn't have the ability to heal his unit, my Shyvana killed it without me dying. That was kind of where the game ended up flipping for me.